What is going on, guys? Greggles TV. These are AirPod clones. They are called the i500s. They go for 50 bucks. I'll link them down below. And they compete with the regular Apple AirPods, which go for $160. And these have a lot of the same features that you would expect in regular AirPods. They have the wireless charging case. They have the ability to connect instantly with the H1 chip and so much more. So let's go through everything about these. So let's unbox these first off. And in the box, you're going to get a manual walking you through how to use these. Put that off to the side. I like looking at manuals before we open that up. So you also get a lightning cable that you can use to charge these. Here they are. So we're gonna just open these up, make sure I have Bluetooth on actually, because I turned it off recently. So Bluetooth is on. So when I open these up, they should instantaneously show up on my iPad. Okay, so let's get to the connection part. I have Bluetooth turned on my tablet, my iPad. I'm gonna open these up and they should automatically pop up because they have the same chip, and they do, which is pretty cool. Now your iPods, I'm gonna hit connect. Press and hold the button on the back of the charging case. So there's a button right here. Connecting. Ooh, they're basically dead. Interesting. And I'm going to say done. And then just to show you some things off while these are charging the earbuds inside, you do have the lightning port at the bottom where you would charge these with a wire if you want to, but you can also wirelessly charge these. When I put these on the back of my Galaxy device, you can see it's gonna turn red and stay red until it turns green and this case is fully charged. So it just goes to show you 50 bucks. Wirelessly charging case. It should compete with the regular AirPods as well, which are $160. Okay, i500 guys, I'm gonna let you guys know what I think. Let's start off with the things that I like. First of all, volume on these, excellent. It gets really, really loud. These might be the loudest earbuds I've personally heard. So if you really want loud earbuds, these are a great way to go for loudness. They're definitely louder than my Galaxy Buds. They seem louder than my AirPods Pro. Again, they're louder than any ones I've heard. Louder than the Echo Buds. Let's also talk about what else I like. I like the wireless charging case. I think that's an awesome little touch. For 50 bucks, you get the earbuds and a wireless charging case. And obviously you can charge it with a wire, so that's really, really neat. I like that part as well. Another awesome thing with these is since they have the H1 chip, and if you have an iOS device, that would be an iPad or an iPhone, they pair really, really easily, and that's an awesome thing to do because some people have trouble with pairing devices, especially Bluetooth. Again, it's not a huge deal. These easily connect with Android as well, or even if you don't have the H1 chip and you have an older, iOS device, you'll be completely fine. It's not difficult, and it's only a one-time thing anyway when you pair a device, but it's still cool that it has that built into it. Some other cool stuff is the battery life. 4 hours of battery life with these earbuds, on a single charge, and then also 15 hours in the case, which is a little bit low comparatively speaking to some of the other things out there. A lot of them out there get 20, 25, 30 by using the case, but so that's a little low, but it's still cool that you can get up to 4 hours with these earbuds and then 2 hours of talk time if you just use them to talk on the phone. Now let's talk about the things either that I didn't really like or kind of didn't work. So first of all, I know these are, copies of AirPods, but I'm not a fan of these. Stems are like forever and a day. They're way, way, way too long. They're ugly. But if you want AirPods, they look basically just like them. And I think you could totally trick your friends into thinking these are AirPods, but they're really the i500s. Some other stuff, the overall sound of this is not amazing. Galaxy Buds sound better. These have better, deeper bass than the Galaxy Buds, but just the overall clearness of everything, Galaxy Buds are definitely clearer. AirPod Pros definitely better in every sense of these, maybe except they're not as loud, but beyond that, just the overall sound is better. These sound a little bit muddy, a little bit with the bass, and the vocals are a little bit muffled, but when I say muffled, they're not it's not like that, so don't think it's like that. It's just slightly muffled, and and obviously they're $50 versus some of these other ones like $130 headphones or $250 headphones. So those should sound better. And I don't know enough about the regular AirPods to know if these sound equal or better or worse. I've seen some other reviews on these just to see what people thought, and they said these ones sound better than the regular AirPods, so take that as a grain of salt. You're supposed to be able to slide down right here on the stems and lower the volume. Didn't work for me. I don't know if I was doing something wrong, but yeah, that definitely didn't work for me. What did work for me though is taking these out of my ears when I'm listening to any kind of audio, and it will pause, and I put them back in my ears and the audio starts right back up. So that's a cool little thing in there. One other thing I wanted to mention about these is that on phone calls, people said I sounded like I was on speakerphone when I was using these, and then what I did is turned off Bluetooth so these weren't connected anymore, and I spoke through the regular iPad microphone, and they said that sounded better, like I was basically right next to it. So talking on these isn't the best. So overall, are they worth it? I would say yes, I guess, if you're totally into the AirPod game and maybe you don't have enough money to buy the Apple ones and you want ones that look similar to them, then get these. I think you'll be happy with them. I don't think you'll be unhappy. They sound generally good. I'd probably give the sound overall maybe a 7 out of 10, something like that, 6.5 out of 10, 7 out of 10. They're definitely usable. You can definitely use these and hear your music. It's very loud. You can listen to your podcast or whatever else you want to, and they work. So I'll link them down below if you want to pick them up. Thanks for watching. See you guys down the road. Peace.